the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense comes onto the field for the first time today. The reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his back. Pitch made across the middle by the running back. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Tar Heels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters.
Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Sooners offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. And the pass is complete to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quick throw to his receiver. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Muscles past the defender. They finally get him down, but a big play for a 46.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Ball handed off. Running with purpose. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protect.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll give it to the back. Breaks in open space. Tough running to avoid a loss. Just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to throw it on third and very long. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. And they'll use the ground game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Tar Heels with first and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. And the Tar Heels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and they're just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just wrecked.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Sooners will line up to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on the third and long. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
On first down, it's play action. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Has the first down and more. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here's the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Fighting him off. As the first down is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The receiver grabs it. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Slides the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball.
He's looking deep here. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense really clicking.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point was up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Makes a nice move there. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Handoff with a single back formation. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, UNC. Adds 6 more points to the total.
Goes with another touchdown. This first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. He's looking to throw. Caught quickly. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. Breaks free with room to run. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Man, man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And looking to throw now on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So one more play here before halftime. They're going to run it. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Tar Heels will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
He makes the grab. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Hits the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Making people miss. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He's got room to run. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Sooners are in the red zone now. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab, a chance to score.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the... Nobody can bring him down. Inside the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking tackles. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Sooners pick up enough for a first down here. A shotgun run call. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Sooners line it up with first and goal.
Here we go, set.
Quarterback still with the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Makes a quick catch. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Play action here on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk, with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. And now the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with running back. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. throws complete to the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
He'll hand it off. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. Grinding away on the ground. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Keeping it on the ground here. End zone ahead. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, North Carolina. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Tight end makes the grab.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love this.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
It's a solid gain, moves the ball up to the 28. A solid run, good for first down yardage. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Burns. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Important second down play coming up. They keep him guessing with a run. And the Tar Heels pick up enough to get a first down there. The running play keeps the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And the Tar Heels trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, UNC. They draw first blood in this national title game.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
7, Michigan, 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to pass. It's Burns. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the 1st time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. A short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring it down at the 11. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. The back's got it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Wonder shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Michigan, 0.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Burns. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, and Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Holt. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game. But they did it in a big way there.
Slides a good throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Here he goes. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Burns. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Wolverines, as they answer with their 1st score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This should be the last play of the quarter. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. North Carolina in front. We've reached the end of one of this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. To throw, it's Burns. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. 1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. That's an important 1st down on that running play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Change of direction. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the 1st half? This back is having a big day.
Good job of finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the 1st down.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. The sure hands. It's Booker. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield. It's Burns. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Booker. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a 1st down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up 4th down. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Ball handed off. Running through the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down? A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Tar Heels come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
To throw, it's Burns. Grabbed by the receiver. 2nd down after that completion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Finding some room at the 25. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
When you run a play like this so close to the goal line, I think it's kind of worrisome. At the very least, it's sending a message you don't believe in your guys up front to win when it matters.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Caught quickly. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
There's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And it's good, right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the single back takes the handoff. Inside the 45. Gets some space around the 30. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, UNC! This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Briggs. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Finds his man. It's Briggs. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. He decides to keep it here. Breaking free at the 35. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Burns. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35. The Wolverines are looking to keep this drive going. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Wolverines line up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
31, Michigan 28.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Here comes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Tackle made after just a short game. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Excellent field position here for the offense. On 1st down, it's play action. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Grab behind the line. It's Briggs. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Behind the line, it's Hardy. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Burns. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. The game is now tied. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Hands off to the left. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Going for his running back. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. At the first down and still motoring. That play moves the ball across midfield, but he set it for the first down at the 41. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and the first down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Powering through. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Tries to get it to the running back, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field, it's Burns. Makes the grab, it's Briggs. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Hardy. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Briggs. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. The Wolverines will line up on first and 10. Looking to throw yet again. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Incompletion makes it second down. Receiver makes the catch. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's not.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Handoff to the back. absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The pass rush closing in. Caught near the sideline, but just a short game.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets
looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Tailback with another carry. And that run produces a decent gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone now. They're going to run it here. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Tar Heels come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And this to almost certainly win the football game. Is good. And that puts them back on top. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. They'll return it from inside the 5. The return man is brought down, and that makes it official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome.